Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep, literally, into the hauntingly beautiful story of a sunken village. Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the still waters of a man-made lake? What stories are submerged with the stones and streets of a place that was once a bustling home? Join me as we uncover the tale of a village that vanished beneath the waves. Who created this watery grave and why? The answers might surprise you. Imagine a vibrant community, nestled in a valley full of life, laughter, and generations of history. Its streets were lined with homes, a church bell rang on Sundays, and children played in the fields. But progress, as they say, has a price. In the mid-20th century, a decision was made that would forever change the destiny of this valley. The government planned to build a massive dam, a monumental project designed to generate hydroelectric power and create a vast reservoir. For the people of the village, this news was a death sentence for their way of life. The project was presented as a necessity for the greater good, a symbol of modernization and energy independence. Engineers and planners saw a perfect geological location, a natural basin that, once flooded, would hold an immense volume of water. The river that had nourished the valley for centuries was now seen as a resource to be tamed and harnessed. But for the residents, this wasn't about kilowatts or infrastructure. It was about their homes, their memories, and their heritage being erased from the map. They were given an ultimatum: leave or be engulfed. The process was slow and heartbreaking. Families who had lived in the same houses for centuries had to pack up their belongings and say goodbye to everything they had ever known. Imagine having to walk away from your childhood home, knowing it would soon be hundreds of feet underwater. Compensation was offered, new towns were built on higher ground, but no amount of money could replace the sentimental value of a community's soul. As the dam construction neared completion, the village began to empty. Doors were shuttered, windows boarded up. The once lively streets fell silent, creating a ghost town awaiting its final flood. Some residents resisted until the very end, watching with heavy hearts as the machinery of progress sealed their fate. It was a poignant, painful farewell. The church, the school, the cemetery where their ancestors rested, all were abandoned to the rising waters. Then came the day the floodgates were closed. Slowly, inexorably, the water began to rise. It crept up the fields, swallowed the roads, and lapped at the foundations of the houses. Day by day, the village disappeared. The rooftops were the last to go, sinking beneath the surface until only a vast, serene lake remained. A new landscape was born, but it was one built on loss and sacrifice. The community was scattered, its heart now beating at the bottom of a reservoir. So who was behind this monumental undertaking? It was a collective effort of government agencies, engineering firms, and thousands of workers. They weren't villains in a simple story. They were architects of a new era, driven by the belief that their work would power the future and improve the lives of millions. They saw the valley not as a home, but as a resource. This highlights the complex, often painful clash between progress and preservation, between the needs of the many and the rights of the few. But the story doesn't end there. The village isn't truly gone. In times of extreme drought, when the water level of the reservoir recedes, the ghost of the village re-emerges. The spire of the old church pierces the surface, a haunting finger pointing to the sky. The tops of buildings and old stone walls reappear, drawing visitors from all over the world. These moments are a surreal glimpse into the past, a tangible connection to the drowned world below. These reappearances have turned the sunken village into a legend. It's a place of pilgrimage for former residents and their descendants who come to see the ghostly outlines of their past. For tourists and photographers, it's a breathtakingly eerie sight. The village has found a new life, not as a place to live, but as a powerful symbol of memory, loss, and the relentless march of time. It reminds us that beneath the surface of our modern world, there are countless stories submerged, but not forgotten. The creation of the reservoir was a calculated decision made by people in power, who weighed the economic benefits against the human cost. They were engineers, politicians, and planners who saw an opportunity for national advancement. While their actions led to the displacement of an entire community, their goal was to provide a vital resource, electricity, for a growing nation. This story is a classic example of utilitarianism, where the happiness and well-being of the majority were prioritized over the deep-rooted attachments of a minority. And so, the sunken village rests at the bottom of the lake, a silent monument to a bygone era. It's a powerful reminder that the landscapes we see today are often layered with hidden histories. What was once a thriving community is now a mysterious underwater world, its story told only when the waters pull back to reveal its secrets. It challenges us to think about the price of progress and what we are willing to sacrifice in its name. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the depths of the sunken village. It's a story that truly sticks with you. What do you think about projects like this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of a forgotten world, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into fascinating stories. We'll see you in the next one.